Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Harak HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. They have the absolute 144% truth, and peace, love, and salutations, and safety to the hopeful elect. And this is for you younger brethren. All right. If you haven't noticed, Snapchat was having a problem earlier today. It logged me out of Snapchat. I couldn't download Snapchat. I couldn't delete Snapchat, this and that. I kept trying to recover my password. It was not working. And then out of nowhere, it started working again, And I thought it was just my phone or my internet or something. And then later, I was hanging around. I was hanging with a friend. And that friend told me, everybody else having problems with it. And I was, okay, Esau doing his thing, okay. Now I'm just getting around to doing a lesson over it, and this is my first time reading these articles. I haven't even read these yet. I was just, I'm gonna do a lesson over this. I don't really have any scriptures lined up. I'm just gonna go off the spirit. All right. I'm gonna say some of the scriptures right now before I forget, okay? Before my mind wanders somewhere else. But yeah, Satan, Shaitan, all right, the so-called white man, all right, the devil, our adversaries, the wicked who are in rulership, the so-called powers that be, all right, they own these corporations, okay? They own these apps, the dollar, these big corporations, NBA, NFL, these big brands, okay, name brands, Walmart, Dillon's, Quick Trip, okay? They own all this, man. They own YouTube, okay? They own Google, Facebook, all this, man. All right? And, they have full access and control over it, man. And what they're probably doing was, shutting down temporarily Snapchat and sneaking and downloading data, uploading data, or this and that. Our data, our pictures, all right? Because is it not data, okay? However you want to say it. While we're all doing this and that, figuring out, why isn't Snapchat working, all right? They did this to YouTube many times, man. All right, why isn't YouTube working? What's wrong with YouTube? All right, for some reason they're doing the same thing with Snapchat, and whatever they're doing, we don't know specifically, but is not Satan, all right, referred to as the prince of the power of the air, all right, and then speaking about these airlines like these the Urim and the Thummim, all right, the internet, okay. How is information distributed, all right, nowadays through the internet, okay? Not through horseback, all right? A mailman, no, it's distributed through the internet, all right? Prince of the power of the air, all right? Esau is, referred to as wiser than Daniel, okay? He's a wise man, all right? And he has control over the internet, man. All right. Ultimately, the Lord has control over him, controlling the internet. All right. But Esau, the so-called white man, has control over the internet. He can do whatever he wants with it. All right. Whatever how Ba'Hashem Yahshua allows him to do with the internet. Okay. And man, he runs, he owns, he controls the air, man. The internet. Okay, he's the prince of the power of the air. He taps into your phone, listens to you while your phone is asleep or dead or turned off. Same with all these electronics. All right, your computer. All right, your camera, maybe recording you without it being on. All right, tapping into these electronics, listening to everything that you say. Okay, they store all this data, man, and they're saving it for the time of persecution. Okay, that's what they're doing, man. And I believe that's what happened here. All right. It shut down Snapchat, took all the data, all the pictures, information. All right. And, how do you say it? and they're gonna use all that data and information against the prophets, man. And it's not gonna work, all right? Because the Lord's gonna give us a mouth and words that our adversaries can't gainsay or resist, all right? So we're going to win either way if you are of the elect. And I pray that I'm numbered amongst the elect men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because they're going to win, all right? This persecution is going to be, or the elect are going to win, man. The Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord, is going to give us words to say, his words, all right? His scriptures, what he wants us to say. All right, the Lord said to not have us meditate upon what we ought to say, roughly paraphrasing, for it shall be given to you, all right? So when we're persecuted, sent to these courthouses in front of all these people, put, our faces put on live television, all right? Everybody's, oh man, he's the true problem to all that's going on, in society. When it's really y'all, it's really the white man, the one who's sentencing the prophets, okay? Okay. And the Lord's going to give us, he's going to exalt himself through his prophets, man. We're going to exalt the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And what they're going to ask us all these tricky questions, this and that, to have us slip up, all right, and discredit the names and testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But the Lord's going to give us the most perfect answers to say to these devils, all right, who are going to persecute us, send us up to the courthouses and these judges, all right, these synagogues, okay? Then what are they going to do? Either send us to a FEMA camp, try to kill us, or the Lord's going to lift up that standard right there and then, all right? Well, we have nothing to worry about, man, but getting right in the eyes of the Lord right now. So when that time comes, we're going to pass the Lord's test with flying colors, man. It's going to be a cakewalk, okay? So yeah, let me get into this article, man. Sorry, Slakia, for being long-winded. So, that's what I believe what happened here. Snapchat. I have no true evidence, but, that's what I believe in the spirit, okay? That's what the spirit's telling me, all right? Snapchat, down, unknown, issue, affects a lot of people from logging in. The app, common, Slakia, company looking for a fix. All right. As the company has already acknowledged this via their social media page on Twitter, this issue has caused users to a failure to log in via the app and cannot continue to the visual-centered social media. Snapchat said it is already working on a fix regarding this issue. Earlier last June, Snapchat has faced an almost similar issue where it faced many crashes on the application after its supposed update. However, the fix for that was not via its servers, but something which users should do within their phones. All right, whatever that means or whatever that was, okay. However that relates to this now, okay. Now there's another issue, but it cannot be easily fixed as it is for the company, okay. Whatever that may be, okay. Snapchat is down, Snapchat is down, and there is no doubt about it, as the application's users can launch the app but cannot continue their logins. Usually, daily users of Snapchat would only load its app and proceed to its homepage where a camera is already waiting. But now, it stuck itself in the log in or sign up page. Users have taken this issue to Twitter, where memes and reaction photos or GIFs were used to explain their current status as they check and log into the application. Here's an example right there. It is only a normal day for people to use their application, share stories, talk to friends, and view their feed, but it failed to do so due to the server being down. I'm gonna start right here. The support team also did not share any timeline with regards to fixing the application and only said that it would look into it and try to fix the issue so that it may be usable. There are the same statements that other companies have issued, but for others, they immediately identify the issue that made their service faulty or has problems. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, Snapchat's working now, right? I was using it earlier, but they haven't said exactly what the problem was. I doubt that they're going to tell us what the problem was. And I believe what I told you about, you know, what I believe what happened. I believe that, that's what happened, man. Esau shut down Snapchat, started tapping into everybody's accounts, downloading all the accounts, data, pictures. It started using them, selling the data, doing whatever he wants with them, using them for a time in the future to persecute the prophets, man. Because that's what Esau is scared of, the prophets, the Lord, the Lord's men. Right? He's not worried about you wicked 2/3. All right? You guys are going with his plan, man. But the elect, the prophets, they're not, okay? They're going against the ways of this world, right? So, yeah, and that's why they're trying to demonize and connect us to terrorists when the prophets are nothing but terrorists. It's like I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but they're nothing even close to being terrorists, man. All right? They're the men of peace, all right? What is Yahushua? The king of peace, all right? And we follow after Yahushua's footsteps to the best of our ability, man, all right? We try to follow after Yahushua to the best of our ability, man. Everything that he did, and is doing, okay? We walk after his spirit, okay? But, Esau is blaming everybody else to be terrorists, but he's the terrorist, man. The so-called white man, what has he done all these centuries, man? All right, invaded other countries, all right? Raped, robbed, and murdered all these other people, man. Israelite or not. All right, killed his own people. World War I, World War II. He's a real gangbanger, man, okay? So, yeah, man. It's the truth, man, all right? He was blessed with the sword, man. He's invented all these killing instruments. He came up with the atom bomb. And what was his name? Abraham Esau. That was his name. The man who, it can't get how you say it, more ironic, I guess, than that. The one who was blessed with the sword and made the atom bomb. His name was Abraham Esau. Okay, father Esau. Okay, daddy Esau. So yeah, because that's what Abraham means, father. All right. So yeah, man. I didn't really have any scriptures lined up. But yeah, I pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Stay upon your watch. All right, watch out for these things. Bark spiritually, man. If you see something going on, filter it out with the scriptures. All right, even little stuff like this. All right, don't take any little matter or big. All right, don't ignore any little matter or big matter. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, yeah, this may seem like a little matter to some, but hey, man, let the Akim know, man, because there's other Akim who have Snapchat. Okay, but we don't gotta worry, man, because what we got on Snapchat, even if Esau persecutes us and uses our information that we have on Snapchat against us, the Lord's gonna, the Lord, we're gonna win, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, the Lord's gonna give us a mouth that, words that our enemies can't gainsay or resist. Okay, so the Lord's gonna fight our battles. Okay, He's gonna lift up that standard, man. All right, we're gonna be all right in that time. Just trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, and do His will. All right, to the best of your ability right now, not later. Okay, so I pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bahashem Harakakadash, DTA, Abad, Ball. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.